I'll be honest with you, sometimes it's very difficult to have a mirror put in front of you, and looking at your true reflection can be a little bit triggering. Hi, I'm Gurleen. I'm a qualified personal trainer and an online fitness coach. Welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back. If you're new here, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and click that little bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. Obviously, if you find this video useful, then make sure you give it a thumbs up as well. Anyways, let's get straight into it. Today I'm taking you through 5 things that could be slowing down your results on your fitness journey. I'll be honest with you, sometimes it's very difficult to have a mirror put in front of you, and looking at your true reflection can be a little bit triggering, but I would highly recommend watching this entire video because everything will make a lot more sense that way, and you can actually pinpoint exactly why you're not seeing results. So the number one reason why you're not seeing results could be that you're always looking for the quickest way possible to get there. Maybe you're trying to burn fat and build muscle. You've gone onto Google and you've searched up what's the quickest way to burn fat and build muscle, and it's recommended a fad diet, maybe keto, the Cambridge diet. It's suggested that you need to cut out carbs or that you should go on a paleo diet. So even though you've gone on this diet and you found that you've seen results for a short period of time, it's very likely that in the long term it's going to create a negative relationship with food. And in my experience, what I've seen is as soon as you drop off from a diet like this, your results will reverse. And that can not only ruin your relationship with food, but it's also going to give you these misconceptions that this is the only way that you're going to be able to achieve your goals if you try again in the future. So ultimately, trying to find the quickest way to achieve your goals is actually making the process much longer for you. So rather than focusing on fad diets, shortcuts, and the quickest possible way to burning fat or building muscle, focus on the longevity of it. I know it sounds a little bit boring, but that is actually how you're going to get results. Secondly, you're not specific enough about your goals. If you have no direction, then you don't actually know what you're trying to achieve. So how are you planning to achieve it if you don't even know what your goalpost is? If you think about it this way, we have a growing obesity crisis. So many people want to lose weight, but most of them are not going to achieve that goal. So if you want to burn fat or you want to build muscle, getting specific about exactly what this means for you is going to help you progress on your fitness journey. That brings me into my third point. Lacking the understanding about exactly what your body needs and the best way to progress for it is gonna hinder your results massively. So you might think that you need to lose weight, but if you have a coach who's looking at your situation from an outside perspective, they might suggest that you don't actually need to lose weight. You might actually need to gain weight, or you might need to focus on having a full body recomp. So although you might think that the best way for you to achieve your goals of burning fat or toning up is to lose weight, someone from an outside perspective might actually think that you don't need to do that at all. They might even suggest that your weight is perfectly fine and you just need to recomp, or that you might need to gain some weight to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Ultimately, for most people, the goal is to feel confident, to look their best, and maybe reduce some inches on the waist, and that isn't always achieved from weight loss. So you want to stop focusing on one metric. Generally, for a lot of women, it tends to be their weight, because there are so many other things you can use to measure your success. Number 4 is shiny object syndrome. Now, we see this time and time again. Whatever is trending on social media tends to be what most women are doing at that time, whether it's calorie counting, 10K steps, or Pilates. So if you keep jumping from method to method, whether that's weights or Pilates or yoga or 10K steps or calorie counting, this tells me that you don't have faith in the method that you're using, which is why you keep hopping from one method to another. Unfortunately, you're never going to achieve consistency this way. If you're constantly jumping from one thing to another, rather than focusing on one thing, then you're going to find it really hard to stay consistent. And as we all know, consistency is the main thing when trying to achieve your goals. And the final thing that could be slowing down your results is actually being too results oriented. There has to be a balance. Of course, the goal is to get results, but if you wake up every day surprised that you haven't already got a flat stomach and huge glutes, you're missing the point. Long-term goals are necessary. Sometimes that's what keeps us going on the difficult days, but there has to be a differentiation between short-term goals and long-term goals. So if I take my clients, for example, in the short term, I like to focus on progressional goals. So that could be increasing strength, improving their cardio, or just having better nutrition overall. And If we focused on their results every single day, it would get quite boring because the results tend to show at the end as an accumulation of these smaller goals and these smaller efforts that you put in throughout the weeks. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it really useful. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. And if you have any tips or suggestions, we would love to hear it in the comment section. I'm gonna link the next video I suggest you should watch on this page, so go and check that one out. And if you want to find out how you can work with me, just go to the description box of this video and you can fill out an application form and I will get back to you personally within the next few days. Bye, until next time.